time ago in a galaxy far, far away. Our nerd love was strong. It's gone astray.
Hello and welcome to the Holochronologist. My name's Alyssa.
And I'm Ben.
So this podcast will be a journey through the Star Wars universe using all of the canon media that has come out, and we're going to go in universe order instead of release order. So that means starting back with the newly released High Republic era things and going forward.
Which came out this week.
Yeah, came out this week. So we're very excited to get reading those. I just got them in the mail today. I'm excited to start reading all of those books. And as we go forward, we're going to have the novels, books, comic books, video games, movies, TV shows.
The whole shebang.
Before we do that, we just wanted to have a little intro to who we are, where we're coming at this from, and just get you all pumped for this podcast. So, Ben, do you want to tell us a bit about your Star Wars background?
I've been a Star Wars fan since I was back in first grade, whenever that was. I had a really good friend who was like really into Star Wars, and he kind of showed me Star Wars through video games and action figures that he had. I remember he had a really cool Darth Maul action figure that was magnetized, so it would split in half.
Ooh, very cool.
I was talking to my folks about how much I liked playing with these Star Wars toys, and so they went to Blockbuster, which was a thing at the time. Rented the original trilogy. The first Star Wars movie I saw in theaters was Episode 2 at a friend of mine's birthday party. But yeah, I've been a big Star Wars fan ever since. It's been a big part of my life. You know, I met a lot of my friends through shared love of Star Wars. Yeah, I love it. I haven't been to like many like conventions, but I went to the San Diego one. I had a custom Mandalorian cosplay that I wore. Went super into, you know, Boba Fett and Mandalorian stuff with the old EU, and now with the new expanded universe with the Mandalorian TV series and, you know, the Clone Wars TV show and all that. It's been real good.
Yeah, for sure. Getting some of that back after it was all retconned.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm super excited about this because I remember when the Disney like switchover happened, I was like, oh man, they're wiping the slate clean. Now is my chance to catch up and know all of Star Wars. And then I looked and saw that there were like already like 6 new novels coming out and like 3 new comic book series, and I was like, oh, I already can't keep up with this. So now I'm going to force myself to keep up with it.
Yeah, now we have to keep up with it. So there you go. It would have been much easier if you just started then.
So now it's your turn. Your history with Star Wars.
So my history with Star Wars is shorter than yours. I was proud of the fact that I had gone 16 years without seeing a single Star Wars movie. Like it became a point where I convinced an entire camp of kids that we should watch Princess Bride instead of Star Wars because I wanted to keep my streak going. I was pretty dedicated to that streak. But alas, it was broken by none other than my co-host here, Ben.
I did it.
He broke my streak, and I saw episode 4. It took me a while to watch the rest of them, but I did it. What was the first one I saw in theaters? I would assume it's episode 7. And since then, I have definitely grown on Star Wars. Has grown on me. I haven't grown on Star Wars.
I was gonna say since then you arguably like Star Wars more than me at this point.
I don't know if I would say that, because you definitely love Star Wars. But I do like being able to throw myself into something very completely and there to just be so much to take in, and Star Wars is a universe to do that with.
So big.
I can just throw myself in and like learn as much new things as I want, to a point where it can be overwhelming because I feel like I'm very much a completionist. I want to feel like I know everything as much as I possibly can, which I think is what drove me to create this journey for myself. It started as I decided, you know what, I'm going to watch them all in universe order now that I've seen them. Initially, I will say I saw them episode 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3. Then I found the list of all canon media placed together. And I found my new quest, which was to go through all of it in universe order. And thus, the holochronologist was born. So that's a bit about our Star Wars background, but obviously to get an introduction to us, I think maybe just of our personal background, where we're coming from. I think we have two very different outlooks on things, just where we come from. So it's interesting. So I'll say my background, I'm into science. I'm a science educator, science communicator. I have a degree in museum studies, and that's kind of my bag. What about you, Ben? What's your background?
I am a 3D digital 3D artist, focusing on the game industry. I'm involved in some other stuff. I play music. I do art. I'm a pretty well-rounded nerd.
And of course, what's your favorite card game?
Oh man, Star Wars Destiny. Rest in peace. But oh my god, it's so good.
It's very good, yes. It's too bad. We'll have to do a
Yeah.
Star Wars Destiny episode just talking about.
Yeah.
All right, so moving forward, just to give you a heads up of some of our kind of structure, every episode we'll be doing a timeline check-in about where we are in the timeline. We're before Battle of Yavin. We're BBBY. We're outside of time, and so we are preparing to. We're before the Big Bang, if you will.
We're just floating in a galaxy far, far away with nothing else here.
Exactly. But oh no, I clicked a link. Oopsie Wikipedia. Oh no!
Whoa! Whoa!
I've just ended up on the page of Pari Bunkle. What do you
Who's
know?
Sorry, Bunkle.
So Pari Bunkle, let's see. Their Wikipedia page says Pari Bunkle was a human female who worked in the Galactic Empire's Ministry of Agriculture on the planet Lothal. She had a child.
Is this character in Rebels? It says they're on Lothal.
They are from behind the scenes. Pari Bunkle was first mentioned in Servants of the Empire: Edge of the Galaxy, a novel by Jason Fry. Yes, it is a Star Wars
Okay.
Rebels Junior novel. So, a little sneak preview of the future.
We'll get there eventually.
In many, many moons, I think we are all set for our little intro episode here. So let's just cover some of our housekeeping. I'd like to thank the Thundering Asteroids for the use of their theme song, Frack Off. Highly recommend looking up this band. They're great nerd rock ladies. If you'd like to follow us on Twitter and Instagram, you can find us at HolocronCast. HOLOCHRONCAST. HolocronCast.
You can also find us on Facebook and YouTube. We go by Holochronologist.
And of course, you can email any questions or comments, or if you just want to chat, you can hit us up at holochronologist@gmail.com. See you when we start our journey in the next episode of Holochronologist.